Well, welcome to 2021, everyone. Hopefully it'll be a lot kinder to us than what 2020 was. And hopefully you had a nice time to rest and rejuvenate over the Christmas summer break. It's quite a different holiday to taking a break elsewhere in the year because everyone around you is also on holidays. So it tends to be more relaxing, less email, less demand from patients, less requirement to do any kind of work. So hopefully you feel recharged and ready for the year. This will be my last rundown video, so I want to thank you for sharing your screen time with me over the past couple of years. Next week we'll have a brand new president and a brand new flavour, and I look forward to watching what happens there. I guess in ordinary years we would be coming up to our annual scientific meeting. But this year our annual scientific meeting is being pushed back to November. We're having a registrar conference in February and we're having a mini virtual conference in March. But we're still going to hold our AGM next week. And I wanted to outline particularly a couple of changes to the Constitution that's being proposed at that AGM and for your consideration. The main one is the change in election of the president role. So currently the president is elected for a 2-year term from anywhere in the membership. So it doesn't have to be from the board or from the vice president role. What that means is that the president theoretically could be quite unprepared for that role when they land in it. And so the proposed change is a tighter succession process. And if you can just bear with me while I try and explain this slowly. So in year one, we will take it's a four-year transition phase. So in year one, we will elect a president-elect. Now that will be from the membership, could be from the board or could be a non-board member, and that person will be guaranteed or assured to be transitioning into the president role. So it means that the preparation that they undertake will be guaranteed to succeed to the next role, whereas at the moment it's not. I'm sorry, that wasn't super clear. But so the president-elect will then become the president. The president will hold a 2-year term and then will step into a formal office-bearing role called the immediate past president. So what that will look like is that when you are a president, you'll have the first year of president, you'll be supported by the immediate past president. And then the second year of your presidency, will be supported by and supporting the president-elect who is going to succeed you. So it's a much more logical way to succeed that role. It also ensures that the president is prepared for the role. Having done this for 2 years, and certainly my predecessor Adam did it for 3, it would be very difficult to take on this role without a running start. So that's the proposal for the change in president election and the role of the president-elect. The second thing is, and this is a very important change, is to add an additional elected director from the fellowship to the board. Currently, the board has 3 appointed directors from outside the fellowship, and one of those appointed directors takes on the role of chair. We have 4 elected directors from the fellowship and 1 elected director nominated through the registrar role, also acting as a formal director on the board. So what this means is that because of the nature of the president role being quite operational, it means that almost 3 of those 4 elected directors have or will be taking on the role of president. What that means is that that's a disincentive for people joining the board who don't want to be president. There is enormous value in someone being an elected fellow director that is not operational in the role of president or vice president, because they get to then take that higher level view, that sort of bird's eye view of the operations of the organization without getting bogged down, of the strategy of the organization without getting bogged down in operations. And we feel that increasing the number to 5 elected fellow directors will also increase the diversity and in addition give that opportunity for a specific non-president director role. So I hope that kind of is clear. If the membership agrees to that constitutional change, that person will be appointed, that new director will be appointed in the November meeting, not this meeting. And the third change is an update to our current clause around the role of post-nominals, which is just really a tidy up who can use the word being a fellow of ACSEP. So our the two roles that will be filled on the board, the two roles that we'll be voting for, at the AGM will be the president and a new board director. And the nomination for president is a single nomination, Mark Fulcher, and we have a single nomination for the board director being Nat Anglem. And both of those nominations will be fabulous in the roles that they are standing up for. So I want to round up there. Hope you can make the AGM. I hope that, I think it's scheduled for an hour. Keep an eye out for all the details coming from the office and from the virtual platform provider regarding process around this. Of course, this is new for everyone, so be a little bit patient. And I guess also I want to say Happy Waitangi Day to New Zealanders next week. And unfortunately, I guess that marks the end of the summer relaxed period, and we're back into business as usual after that. So hope to see you at the AGM.